A birthday party, a reckless promise, and one of God's greatest prophets lost his life. John the Baptist boldly preached God's truth. He even confronted Herod Antipas, saying, "It is not lawful for you to have your brother's wife." Truth had made him an enemy. Herod arrested John to please his wife, Herodias. She wanted John dead. But Herod hesitated. He knew John was a righteous man. He even enjoyed listening to him preach. Then came Herod's birthday banquet. The palace was filled with powerful officials, military commanders, and wealthy guests. It looked like a celebration, but it would become a tragedy. Herodias' daughter danced before the king. Herod was so pleased that he made a dangerous promise. "Ask me for anything, even up to half my kingdom." Words spoken to impress a crowd would soon cost a life. The girl ran to her mother. "What should I ask for?" Without hesitation, Herodias answered, "The head of John the Baptist." On a platter. The king was horrified. He didn't want John dead, but he had made his oath publicly. Rather than lose face before his guests, he chose to silence God's prophet. A soldier entered the prison. Moments later, John was beheaded. His head was brought into the banquet hall and handed to the young woman, who gave it to her mother. John's disciples buried his body, then went to tell Jesus Christ. The voice that had prepared the way for the Messiah had been silenced. Later, Herod began hearing reports about Jesus. Fear gripped him. He said, "John has risen from the dead." His guilty conscience refused to stay quiet. Herod imprisoned the prophet, but he could not imprison the truth. He silenced John's voice. Yet John's message continued through Jesus. Speaking God's truth isn't always safe, but it is always worth it. One compromise can destroy a lifetime of conviction. John lost his head, but never lost his faith. Crowds remembered Herod's party, but heaven remembered John's courage.